Good morning, everyone. So seems to be the new thing for right now, is I'm to do readings, these readings, as if I'm doing readings for a person sitting in front of me. And what I usually do is if the person, well, actually it doesn't matter if the person has a question in their mind or if they just want a general reading. What I ask them to do is pick a deck, one of these decks, and yeah, then we get the reading. So if you have a question in mind, ask yourself the question or ask your guides the question and pick your pile. Otherwise, if you just want a general reading, you can do that as well. I'm going to open the energy now and then we'll get started. Oh, I should tell you, this is the Sun deck. This is the Sun Tarot deck. This is the Moon Tarot deck. And this is the Gypsy Oracle deck. Okay, here we go. All right, if you haven't picked your pile yet, or a deck yet, please pause the video and go ahead and do so. But I'm going to get started right away here with my Gold Sun Tarot deck. All right, for my pile number ones, to them, for them, from them, what do you want to say to them today? Okay, first card that came out is the Six of Pentacles. This card is all about charity and sharing and community. You can see that it's a potluck, okay? It's like a potluck is what that, so 6 is healing, right? It's the healing number, and Pentacles is in the material physical world. So there's some healing that comes through sharing, being involved in the community, giving back, doing charity. Okay, so there's some physical world, material world, financial world healing that you can achieve through practicing this charitable way of being, I guess, is what they're wanting to get across to you. So I'm just seeing if there's anything else they want to say here, want to bring out to me. So yeah, the general meaning of the card is prosperity, right? So you'll increase your prosperity, or you are prosperous enough to share, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're involved in conditions that increase your financial security, or will soon be in such a position in life. Okay, so this card tells the querent that a charitable attitude towards others is the best road to take, and that prosperity surrounds the issue at hand. Yeah, okay. So exactly what I said. I just wanted to confirm if there was anything else there, but yeah. So yeah, for you, you're either in a prosperous place already, or you're headed into a prosperous place, and whatever question you might have had, if it was something about finances, if it was something, being charitable is being charitable and having a charitable attitude is the way for you. That's what they're saying. Okay, so no hoarding. Okay, not being fearful and hoarding. So they're basically saying having an abundance consciousness, okay, and a love consciousness versus a fear and hoarding consciousness is the way for you. That's what they want to say today to you, either in general or in answer to your question. And here we go, we have some more cards here. Yep, okay, so this these cards affirm that message. Okay, you are becoming more and more attuned with your divine feminine self. We have 2 divine feminine cards here. We have the Moon card, okay, and we have the Empress. Also the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. 8 of Cups is balance, harmony on the emotional, spiritual level. Some people read this card in a different way, but that's not how I'm seeing it right now. So, you know, you might think it's different. You might think it's a different way how I'm reading this card, but I see it as balance, harmony on the emotional, spiritual level, connecting because of the Moon card here as well. You're connecting with your intuition and your divine feminine and your receiving side, which makes sense with this card, right? So the way to receive is to give, basically, is what they're saying, right? So they're wanting you to understand the balance and harmony with this 8 between giving and receiving, okay? And how the universe works, right? And that's your intuition and this your divine feminine and the divine receiving side of yourself that you're connecting to will help you understand that. Okay, so you're coming to a true understanding of how you give and receive. And this Empress card and Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very loving, very mothering, the divine mother kind of energy. So, and the Empress is this, she's very creative. She's, fertility, she's creative, she's associated with harvest and all that kind of stuff, and manifesting. And look at her, she's perfectly balanced as well, right? So the giving and the taking is balanced. She understands it, and because she understands that, she knows how to manifest in the physical world. Even though this is all about the spiritual, emotional world, it's, they both indicate that you can receive in the physical world, okay? Give and receive in the physical world. And here we have the Four of Pentacles again, which talks about this security that this card was talking about as well, that you can achieve stability and security on the financial level as long as you don't go into a hoarding mentality, okay? And that's what this card was saying as well, right? So you can achieve this physical, financial stability that you want, as long as you don't go into a hoarding mentality, and you see it's surrounded by these 2 cards, and you remember the balance and harmony, okay, that exists in the universe. You remember your intuition, you're guided by your intuition, and the divine feminine and the receiver that you are, okay, and the Queen of Cups and the Empress that you are as well, okay. So all of this is leading to an awakening, because this is the Judgment card. So you have a lot of, you have 3 out of 5 are major arcana. This is the Judgment card, which means you're being called, you're being awakened. You're being called to share, okay? You're being awakened to this understanding of giving and receiving, and how it all works, and how you are the Empress and the divine feminine, and you're being called to have this awakening, this clarity on the mental level. But you can only have this clarity if you accept what is, okay? Even the unpleasant, you accept what is, and you're ready to move on from it, okay? So if you've had unpleasantness in the past with the physical world, the material world, the financial world, just accept that it is and move forward from it. That's the only way you can move forward from it. To accept what is, what's been, and then you can move forward from it. And you're being called. You're being called to move forward into this abundance consciousness, into this charitable attitude, into this, nurturing, fertile Queen of Cups Empress that you are, into understanding the divine balance and harmony that exists in the world, and abundance consciousness. So you're actually being called to do this, okay? This is not by mistake, is how it's coming, right? You're being called. Okay, is it these cards? No, it's these cards, okay. Let me find the cards they want for you. Here they are. So because this is all about financial, material world stuff, sort of, it's not all about it, I shouldn't say it that way, because we have a lot of the hearts and mental clarity here, but they want me to use the money and law of attraction cards to tell you something. Sorry, I had this info, and just started bugging me. Okay, so what do they want to tell you? Okay, 2 cards fell out. Which card is it? Gold pendulum. Okay, is it this card? No. Is it this card? Yes, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so this card. What they want you to know and learn, what you're being awakened to, is I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. Okay, you live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonies. That's what this is talking about, the harmonies, right? Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is a vibration emotion. Is vibration in motion. And all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that exists outside of the vibrational nature. And as you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. Wow, that is incredible. So as you learn to become this Empress, right, Queen of Cups and Empress, yeah, as you accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations. That's that awakening, the conscious control, okay, of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. So yeah, and this accepting what is. So if there was a struggle in the past on this level, on this financial material level, understand, they want you to understand, that's what they want you to accept and move past, is that that's the vibrational nature that you were at prior. You were in that fear, loss, hoarding vibration. Now you're moving into this charitable, abundance conscious love vibration. And as you move into that, and as you begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, right? And you understand the harmonies that exist in the universe, you will move into this ability to consciously create. Okay? That's what they're saying to you. That's amazing. I hope it helps you in some way, and I hope you guys go have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. All right, my pile number 2, or my deck number 2, I guess it is. I'm going to put this one away. You chose the Gypsy Oracle. Let's see what the Gypsy Oracle wants to say to you guys. All right. Look, joyfulness. That's wonderful. Constancy. Fragility. Okay. All right. What are they saying to you here? Okay, so my deck number 2. You have this belief that being in a state of constant joy is frivolous. Okay? That's what they're saying. Being in a state of constant joy is frivolous. That's what you believe, and they want to help you understand that that's not true. Actually, the whole point of being here is to be in joy. Joy is different than happiness. Okay? So we hear that all the time, and the pursuit of happiness can be dangerous, because if we think that it's always going to be happy and nothing negative, then even this says think happy thoughts, right? So but if we punish ourselves for having unhappy thoughts or unhappy moments, or if we think there's something wrong with that, then we don't understand the nature of the ebb and flow of the universe, and the up and downs, and the blacks and whites, and all of the nuances, and how we live in this universe. But joy is different. Joy is different than happiness. So, okay, how are they going to help you understand this? Okay. Joy is a state of receiving, is what they're telling me here, because this is a messenger and he's giving the message. So joy is a state of receiving. It's not. Happiness is a state of emotion, okay, is what they're saying. Joy is a state of receiving, is how they're saying it, which is really interesting. Okay. Okay, so this card, when I picked up this card, stayed below, so I looked at it. Pleasure seekers. Okay, we're pleasure seekers. That's what we're here to do, right? I said that's the whole point of being here, is to seek joy, to seek pleasure in human form, to experience the joy of being in human form, to experience the joy of being, right? We're pleasure seekers. Okay. I'm just listening. Let's see what else they're saying about this. Joy is your true nature. Joy is the truth of who you are. Joy, abundance, and love. There's nothing frivolous about it. Joy is constant. Joy, abundance, and love. They are constants. They are always there for you to receive. They are always there for you to seek. It is the true nature of your soul. It is the true nature of the source, the oneness, the universe. Seeking joy is not frivolous. Do what gives you joy. Be what gives you joy. Seeking and receiving joy is the path back to who you are, back to your truth, back to your true nature. Seek it as much as you can. Receive it as much as you can. Your soul seeks joy. When you receive joy, it lights up your soul. Nothing is frivolous. Nothing that gives you joy is frivolous. Pursue what gives you joy. No matter how frivolous it may seem. Your life purpose does not have to be profound in the way that profoundness has been defined in this world. Your life purpose is to seek and receive joy in whatever you do, in whoever you are. Nothing that gives you joy is frivolous. That is our message for you. Please receive it. We are complete. All right, that was interesting. That was a very clear message. So some of you, my pal number twos, might be thinking that what you do is frivolous, or what you're being is frivolous, or, that it's not important, that it's, something. But stop judging it that way. Whatever gives you joy is what you're meant to be doing and being and experiencing. And it's not frivolous. It is the purpose. Okay? All right, I'm going to move on to my pal number threes. You guys go have a beautiful day and do something that gives you joy. Be something that gives you joy. All right? Pal number three. You chose the Blue Moon Tarot deck. Okay, to them, for them, from them. What do you want to say to them today? And we're wasting no time. We're getting it right away. Okay. The message is coming right away. Very clear. Okay. This card represents shining light on any feelings of grief, loss, sorrow, pain, all of that kind of stuff, so that you can understand it and see the bigger picture and have a clearer picture. of why you experience sorrow and pain and loss and all of those things. So that you can move on from them, okay? Not that you can't, that you'll never have sorrow, pain, loss, those feelings again, those emotions again, but understanding them within the big picture, within the light, shining the light on the darkness that you feel, okay? So that's what this card represents. This card represents studying that, studying something, okay? This is studying something, learning something, studying something. And this card represents letting go of the idea that there's injustice in the universe, because the universe is balanced and just, okay, and fair. No matter how it may appear, it is always balanced, just, and fair. And that's what you're learning. And that's why that's going to help you. Learning and understanding this is going to help you to shine the light on your negative emotions and move forward from them, okay? And this brings us to, when you learn this and you accept this and you allow all of this, you will be the King of Cups, who is in perfect flow. So the King of Cups is in perfect flow. He understands flow. He understands the balance between the negative and the positive. He understands the balance between the darkness and the light. He understands the balance between fear and love. He understands the ebb and flow of the universe, okay? He understands that these emotions do have a place and a purpose, okay? But he also understands that everything is fair and just and balanced, okay? So when you learn this, in part of trying to understand these emotions, you will become the King of Cups. That's what they're saying, okay? Yeah, so the King of Cups understands. He understands all of this, okay? I'm just going to read what it says here, because it says it well. The king's understanding of the feeling nature, so of emotions, okay, is complete. As his throne, though made of stone, floats above the waves. The ship near his armrest, okay, this is about something, the imagery in a different deck. But the king seeks to share what he has learned. That's what they want me to see. Yeah. So, with steady progress through life, the King of Cups has reached a place in which he wisely dominates the emotional nature. Okay? The King's understanding of the feeling nature, the emotional nature, is complete. He seeks to share what he has learned. Okay, so yeah. So you're doing this, you're learning this, you're becoming the King of Cups, and then you're going to seek to share it. That's what they're saying, and they want you to share it. So you're learning and understanding the emotional nature of this experience that we're all in together of being human beings, and you're understanding the fairness and justice of it all. Okay, fair play and justice that does exist in the universe. That's what the King of Cups understands. He understands the balance of the universe. Okay, so this is telling me that you've been studying it, you've been learning it, you've been becoming the King of Cups, and they want you to share it. Like the King of Cups, he doesn't just keep this information for himself; he shares it with the world. That's what they're saying here. I'm looking to see what other cards they want to use to give you a message. So just bear with me. There is a deck they want me to pull out, and they want to give you a message through that deck. Which is it? Okay, it's the gratitude deck. Not my favorite deck, which sounds really bad because it's the gratitude deck. I just find sometimes the messages are just not as interesting. Not that they're not interesting. Sorry, they are interesting. They're not as easy for me to interpret with this deck. But let's see what they want to say to you. This is the deck. All right, cut the cards. All right. Okay, it's an inspiration card. And it says, what a pleasure it is that the human body knows how to laugh. Enjoy your own laughter today and those that bring it into your life. Wow, okay, that's not so hard to interpret. So, yeah, you've got to balance all this sorrow, all this feeling of injustice, all of this pain, loss, and grief. You've got to balance that with laughter in your life, okay? So it says here, singers and dancers, dancers and laughers. Laughers, yes, laughers. Laughers, laughers, loudmouth laughers in the hands of fate. That's a quote. And then it says, what a pleasure it is that the human body knows how to laugh. Enjoy your own laughter today and those that bring it into your life. Yeah, so they want you to balance all of this heavy stuff that you've been learning about and coming to understand with light and laughter. That's what they're saying. Those turned out to be the perfect cards. I don't know why I ever doubt what cards they tell me to use. Yeah, so this is all about balance. They want you to balance the pain, sorrow, grief, loss, all of those things, and the focus that you have on that, learning about them and understanding them with some laughter, okay? With some light, love, and laughter is what I'm hearing when I touch that card. So there's another deck they want me to use. Okay, it's this one, to give you one more message. There we go. Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So they're reminding you that sometimes when something is, painful for you, or just not when it's stuck. Okay, when it's stuck, when you're in a place of being stuck, let go and walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. This King of Cups is always in flow. Okay, he's not stuck. So the reason he's not stuck is because he's always willing to let go and walk away when need be. Okay, because he understands the balance of the universe, and he understands that if something's not shifting, not moving, you just let it go and you walk away from it. Okay, and something else will come. Okay, so let go and laugh. Okay, be able to laugh. Seek laughter. Is there something else that they want to say? Yeah. Okay. There's another card with these ones. So let go of your pain. Let go of your sorrow. Let it go. Doesn't mean you haven't felt it. Doesn't mean you won't feel it at times. But learn to let it go. That's how you become the King of Cups. Right? That's what they're telling you with that card. Okay. What else do they want to tell you with these cards? Is it going to pop out? Or do I need to cut? It's going to pop out. Okay, I just need patience then. All right. Tell us what you want to tell us. There we go. Okay. Now look at that. What a perfect card. You're protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Okay, so if some of you are thinking of changing your career, you're safe and supported while doing this. But beyond that, you're protected. When you let go, you're protected. You're protected. So it's safe to let go. Okay? That's what they're telling you. It's always safe to let go and move forward. The King of Cups understands that. He understands that he's protected. Okay? that we're protected. That's why there's no injustice in the world, in reality, okay? There's the illusion of it, and etc. But we're always protected, and we're always free, okay? You're free to do what you choose. So, yeah. You're free to do what you choose. You're free to let go. You're protected when you do, okay? Remember to laugh. Remember to bring those into you, into your world, who make you laugh. You need to balance all of this heavy stuff with some laughter. Okay? And let go. You're protected. You're free. That's what he knows. That's what they want you to share. You're knowing that you're learning through all of this. Through all of this, you're learning this. You're learning this. You're learning this. Okay? All right. I hope that helps you in some way. I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.